Hello everybody, my name is Rich Carey and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of StrateGEMS. Did you know that you think with your heart? When we think about thinking, most of us would focus our attention on our minds and this 3 pounds or so of gray matter between our ears. But the stuff that we really believe doesn't reside up here. Down here is where all the action is. What we really believe about ourselves, about God, and about the world around us flows out of our heart, not out of our head. Proverbs 23:7 says, "For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he." Let's think about this for a minute. What I really believe deep down inside my heart is what I really am as a person. What I believe in my heart is what I'll become. Why is that? Because heart belief is one of the most powerful forces in this world. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Each day, life requires us to make thousands of decisions, choosing between all the available options in every situation we find ourselves in. Those decisions that we make dictate the outcome of our day. What we believe in our hearts influences every one of those decisions. Days become weeks, weeks become years, and years disappear more quickly than we ever imagined they would. Suddenly, our mortality becomes very real to us, and we realize that we're not where we imagined we would be when we thought about our future. I would submit to you that what you are thinking about your life might be very different than what you are believing about your life. Thinking lasts only for a moment, but believing is what takes us down the road to our ultimate destination. So, where does heart belief come from? Well, it starts right up here in this gray matter. When information comes to us, we decide if it's true or not, valuable or not, urgent or not, and so on. Now, our brains can do this sorting very quickly most of the time, or at least after we've had our morning coffee. And that's a good thing because the majority of this information just needs to be processed and dispatched. But information that has some kind of emotional impact on us, it tends to make its way down into our hearts. The interesting thing about this is that whether this information is based on truth or not is irrelevant. If it agrees with our heart, it tends to stay there, and it becomes true to us. Or in other words, it becomes a conviction. However, if our convictions that we hold are not true in an objective sense, but only deemed to be true in our subjective opinion, we set ourselves up for trouble. We've believed a lie, and now this lie has the power to alter the very course of our life every single day through our decisions. Unfortunately, all of us have believed lies. We've embraced some information that came to us through some emotional experience, and it became a part of our belief system, even though it's destructive to our life and to the lives of those around us. What I believe about myself deep down in my heart is what I'll become. What I believe about my wife, my children, and those around me is what I'm helping them to become. What we believe in our heart is very important. We'll look at the subject in more detail next time, right here on StrateGEMS. Thanks for joining us.